Hello, welcome to part 71 of this Airbnb Clone Ruby on Rails series. And in last couple of videos, we had implemented this adding review section. Now there is one suggestion from our community member Alexander. So again, please do consider subscribing to them. They do suggest changes on our videos regularly. Now they have mentioned a couple of changes, so I'll just quickly apply those changes. For that, I'll go to my code. Sorry, I closed it again. We'll go to our reviews controller, and in that the first change that they have mentioned is, I think, to views. Property reviews, no, reviews new. They have mentioned that we don't need to use these brackets. That's correct. It's just that whenever I see yellow, it looks like a method, and that's how it gets triggered. But yeah, we have done this mistake at a couple of places. It's not a big deal, but still, what they are suggesting is a better way, so we'll stick to that. The second change that they have suggested is that we should not use these values directly, and they have mentioned it here. First of all, it is the current user in the controller, and secondly, it is better to create a review by association. This. Okay, so we can use current user and property ID directly in controller. But why we should do this? There is one reason for that, and the reason is really big, which is, let's add these ratings, inspect, and what I'll do is I'll go to my form, and in that my user ID is 1. I'll change it to 10. Okay, remember this. Okay, let's submit this successfully. Now let's go to another tab, Rails console, review.last. This is my review 4444, user ID is 10. So that's the biggest concern that we have with that implementation. So let's fix that. We can get rid of both of these, and first we'll get rid of this property ID, because now if we are not passing these parameters with form, we cannot accept them as parameters, right? So I've got rid of the property ID first. How can we get that? We can get that using this. Okay, don't write this code, first understand this, and in the end write this. Okay, in this whether I've only made this bracket change, and in this all the final changes will be made. So first understand this and then implement these changes. Dot merge. What do we want to merge? We want to merge property ID, and we can do this using this. Okay, so that's how the property ID will get added. But the issue with this implementation is that we have a repetition of @reservation, which we can easily fix. Definition, and let's cut this, paste it here. We can call these functions here, but the better way would be to do it like this, before action, something like this. So what it means is that, okay, this means that before taking any action, new is an action, create is an action. So before taking any action, set reservation function should get called. So automatically we will have the @reservation in our new as well as create. Okay, because this is empty, we don't want to use this. At the same time, we will have to use only, this is not compulsory, but it's the better code basically. So what it means is that we will call this set reservation only for new and create actions, nothing, not for anything else. So that's how this has been fixed. Now there is another thing that they have mentioned. This is not my solution, which is current user dot reviews dot new. So what they are suggesting is that instead of passing the current user ID in this params, we should create review via the association of users. So the code for that would be something like @review current user dot review dot new, and in that we can copy this, something like this. Okay, this is definitely a better code, so we'll get rid of this, but we will have to make some changes. We'll have to go to our current user, which is a user model, and in this we don't have reviews right now, so we'll add reviews. So what does this mean? Basically, a user has many reviews. Dependent destroy basically means if the user gets destroyed, reviews should get destroyed. So these are the changes that they have suggested. There are some more changes that I want to do, but I'll keep this video short because those changes will take time. They won't be that straightforward. So yeah, thanks a lot. Bye bye. And thanks to Alexander. Do consider subscribing if you are new to this channel. Bye bye.